Start.
What are we doing to Mike? What's Mike a dog? What dog is Michael?
A Corso.
They're tough.
Nah.
They're tough.
I knew who'd like that.
Tough,
I don't know about
loyal,
the
You're a Saint
hardworking.
Bernard.
They're tough too, hardworking.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
I like Saint Bernards too.
No, Jim's a Saint Bernard.
Saint Bernards are good dogs.
Yeah.
Little hairy.
I was going wiener dog for Mike.
Wiener dog. Dotson. Those dogs suck too.
Well, yeah, there used to be one running around here. back
Wiener
in the
dog.
day
Oh yeah, that dog sucked too.
When Cove had
There's a
had
dog, a fucking wiener dog running around on Percocet or something running around the gym.
What?
Valiant.
It was on Valiant, I think. I know I'm 100% sure that it was on Valiant, but I don't know if it was on Percocet.
They look so funny.
Nah, yeah, I'm not a fan. I've never. A lot of it is obviously based on the dogs you've met, right? And dogs are different, but breeds are pretty strong. Like there's a lot of characteristics that stick the same.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like wiener dogs just kind of suck. Chihuahuas suck. Ain't nobody like a Chihuahua.
Kaylin loves her Chihuahua.
Yeah, Chihuahuas suck.
Seabass loves Chihuahua.
I thought about a Yorkie. They're like the smartest little dog.
What have you thought about?
I've met one. It was pretty dope, and because I could travel with it.
It was pretty dope.
You going purse dog?
Yeah, you get like a teacup Yorkie. That thing's 2 pounds.
Like a lap.
I literally shove it in
I
my
want a
pocket
teacup
on an
Shih
airplane.
Tzu. Teacup Shih Tzus.
That's
dog.
okay.
Shih Tzus are another good small dog.
Yeah.
They're smart.
They're ugly.
Huh?
You met Maddie?
Yeah, I'm right
No.
here.
My other dog.
This is ill.
You're a shithead.
My other dog.
Shih Tzu.
You never met
You're
her?
a shithead, not a Shih Tzu.
You never met her? She was already dead?
No, yeah.
Maddie was a good
Damn.
dog.
Why you guys-
Is she a Shih Tzu?
No, she was a Cocker Spaniel Poodle.
Okay. I'm a
Look
Shih
at- she
Tzu
was
are
a little
ugly. Have
furball.
you ever met Maddie?
She was a little furball. We were talking about Shih Tzus. Just about like
you
little
think
dogs.
Shih Tzus are ugly? Why do you think they're ugly?
I mean, they ain't
Because
cute.
they're like this.
If you do shave their face, they're pretty ugly.
And their hair is just like, I don't know.
I think they're adorable.
Yeah, I don't really like little dogs like that.
No, I want a teacup Shih Tzu. I like one.
Yeah.
Dang. What about Seabass?
They're so cute when they lick.
What kind of dog?
is
Labrador
Seabass?
for sure.
Lab.
I was thinking Seabass is a lab.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
a black lab.
Pitbull.
Nah, shut your ass up.
Okay,
No, I'm
but
sorry.
that's cute.
We cannot give you that one.
Team vote? No.
Damn it.
Oh, how about Kyle?
Like you can carry that attitude in your head, but from the outside, that's not.
Kyle.
I feel like Kyle's kind of like a German Shepherd.
Yeah,
I was gonna say German Shepherd.
Mm.
You know?
Shepherd.
What do we
Kinda
give? What do we
elegant.
give Mike?
He can play, but sometimes he's a
Corso?
little
Corso and Jim.
tough.
Saint Bernard.
Saint Bernard's
Bernard,
good. Any of those dogs. Bernese Mountain Dogs, Swiss Mountain Dogs.
Mm.
Stop golden retriever.
I wanted a Swiss.
No.
Yeah, they're
Lab.
hard to find.
Yeah.
I
There's
just fucked with
a national breeder in like Shasta that does really well.
Of what?
Interesting.
Swiss, I think.
Yeah, Greater
Swiss-
Swiss Mountain Dogs.
Cheese.
It's like short-haired Bernese.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So same coloring,
Yeah.
just short hair.
Kind of like a labish type hair.
Or how about a Malinois?
No, those things is crazy. I'm good.
Crazy.
Crazy. You watch Malinois?
The Belgian Malinois.
Yeah, you go watch some of
Yeah.
those videos.
A Belgian Shepherd is with.
What's the Channing Tatum movie? Terrible movie.
Oh, really?
Dog.
Yeah, yeah, maybe.
Dog.
Is it-
Yeah.
is it really
Dog.
dog?
Terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's dog.
Terrible.
Dog.
It might even be based on a true story. I forgot, but
But a terrible true story. About it.
yeah,
Damn.
yeah. I guess if it's
Damn.
true, it's like kind of cool. But yeah, about like army.
Was it a Malinois?
Yeah, it was a Malinois.
Oh.
It's about like an army dog that like get failed or whatever, and then he tries to adopt it so it doesn't die or some shit. You know.
Are you sure it's not the one where the dog went out there and then like his owner got killed and then?
Oh, maybe it's that. And then yeah.
You
watch
have to
it?
bring him back.
And
He's a
then-
huge Channing Tatum fan. He just doesn't want to admit it. He's like, I heard maybe it's about.
No, because I was like thinking about it. I'm like,
No, I
what
think
movie's
that
about
is
a
it.
dog, right? Like the
Yeah, and then Channing Tatum was like that guy's best friend or something.
yeah. I was like,
Something
because I don't
like
think
that.
it failed. I was
He
like,
travels with him though.
No, but yeah, he
I don't know.
didn't. The dog didn't like anybody else. It was gonna.
Yeah, I think it's
and
because
then I
his
think
owner
they
died.
retired him. Yeah,
Yeah.
Malinois are crazy. Though. A lot of dogs are, man.
He's-
People are so irresponsible owning dogs, which is crazy because then you think those same motherfuckers are having kids.
Yeah.
You said what?
That people are so irresponsible with dogs and like have no clue. They don't even like. And now with Google, like I understand in the '60s, there's no like you got to get a dog trainer or just do your best. But like,
belt.
there's Google fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
And YouTube full courses on how to train a dog.
Yes.
Or like proper shit. And people are so irresponsible with their dogs. Like still just chaining them up to a fence in the backyard type shit. Like of course that's gonna mess up with its brain. They
No,
they
poor
say
kid.
like the average dog's got like a 3-year-old IQ. You know, yeah, it's basically a kid back there. But these same people are having kids.
Okay, gotcha. I mean, that's which is worse because you're breeding
Yeah.
other humans.
Yeah.
To be is terrible. But I agree with like owning a dog. I don't know. When I have conversations with people these days about getting a dog, it really is like you need to be emotionally, mentally, and like physically, financially, like just responsible enough
Yeah.
to like, and it's to a level where it's close to like being capable of having a kid as well.
I got the
right?
hot take.
But
What's the hot take?
The hot take is actually mistreating a dog is worse than mistreating a human. Humans are so resilient. How many people do you know had a terrible childhood, terrible parents, and they ended up a really good person? That happens. That happens. How many people have abused or whatever, neglected a dog, and that dog's biting everybody?
True, but
All
dog
of
going
them.
out in like 10 years.
Yeah, but it's not resilient is the point. Humans, we obviously have the concept of I. We have self-consciousness. Like you can grow beyond. A dog can't. A dog's just input.
I see where you're coming from. I see where
Dog's
you're
just
coming from.
input. You beat up a dog, it's going to beat you up back. You beat up a kid, and you know when they turn 12, they start to get a brain. You know, and they're like, "Oh, well, that was wrong. I'm going to do the opposite of that. I'm going to be a good human."
Or they
humans.
triple
No, of
down.
course not.
Or they triple
Of
down.
course, but that's a choice. Being shitty is a choice in a human. Being shitty in a dog isn't always a choice.
I do understand the resilience in human beings, and I do know, like my cousin had like tough childhood, and she's a nurse and very kind and caring and great and everything. Not everyone's like that. For example, me, right? Like
Yep,
a terrible childhood,
and you're a
and
jerk.
I'm not. Yeah, but I think there are more people who don't learn from it and
For
who
sure.
aren't as resilient.
But they have the potential to learn from it is the point, and a dog does not.
But now you're betting on potential.
No,
you
I'm not
don't-
betting on shit. I'm just saying it's fact. I'm just saying it's fact. I'm not betting on shit. A dog doesn't even know like what an accident is. So if you step on a dog's foot, they think you're beating the fuck out of it.
True.
A kid, regardless of how shitty their life is, eventually they're going to become an adult, and in their brain they'll mature and say, "Oh, this happened because of X, Y, Z." What they do with that is on them. It's not on the dog. So you guys don't believe in free will, then, is what you're
No, I
telling me?
do, yeah.
All right, then I'm right. That's fact. Or you don't believe in free will. One or the other.
I don't know.
That's
It's a
literally
tough
what
one.
makes humans different.
That's making it too black and white.
No. It is black and white. You think dogs have free will?
No.
Well, if we're running on the concept that free will or the lack thereof is dependent on agency,
Yeah.
and an agency is limited by more by nature than nurture, although
Both.
both
Always.
always, then yeah, a dog pretty much doesn't have that much free will.
Right?
Yeah, it pretty much couldn't.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, that's literally what makes us different.
they run on, largely on instinct, secondarily on socialization.
Yeah. Same with
I believe
apes.
that's-
Yeah, I believe the same. And I think science says the same. I'm no fucking animalologist.
Animalologist.
Zoologist, right?
Animalologist.
Because I think that's even the leap between us and monkeys. All right, you punch a monkey or you step on a monkey's toe and it thinks you're beating it up. You step on a human's toe, it realizes, oh, sometimes people step in the wrong place.
Monkey might tear your face off.
No,
though.
it's definitely eating you, yeah.
No, I'm punching you in the face.
Me or a monkey?
You.
I wanted a pet monkey for a long time, but I think that very famous one with the birthday cake happened when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that made me not want a monkey
We
no
should
more.
put you in the ring with
What
one.
happened?
I believe a monkey. Don't quote me, but I think it was in the 90s. A lady had a pet monkey, and it was its birthday. And then its friend brought over a cake for that monkey, and I think the monkey just literally bit its face off and ripped its arms off.
The guy.
Yeah, the person bringing the cake.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. But a pet monkey just seems so sick.
Hell
It's like
no.
as closest you get as like a Pokemon, you
It's
know?
scary looking.
I want a raccoon.
No.
It looks scary.
A trash panda.
I want a
Yeah.
trash panda.
Yeah, no one wants to trash. I think that's legal.
Yeah.
I think it's legal a lot of places.
There is Japan.
Yeah.
There's
no,
this
even up in
video-
Nevada and Virginia.
There's a video online where the kid comes home. He's like, "Mom, like, please promise you won't be mad at me. Like, I got something," and she's like, "What did you bring? Like, what is it?" And he like carries in the raccoon at the same size as him, and he's like, "Can we keep him? He was following me." Oh.
There are funny videos of like animals like that growing up with dogs and shit, and then they turn out pretty cool.
They're lit.
I wanted a ferret for a long time too, but have you ever seen ferrets?
Yeah, ferrets are dope.
Bro, but they smell like shit. They literally smell like shit, and there's nothing you can do about
Have you
it.
seen the Japanese otters on YouTube?
Yeah, it looks like a ferret.
No, I know. I was saying.
What makes them look? What makes
There's-
them Japanese?
Well, they're like they just have their own channel.
They
It's a
love anime,
It's a
they eat
Japanese
sushi.
dude.
I think you sent them to me before.
Oh yeah,
They're rock stars.
they're so sick. I'm just saying. Or a red panda would be dope.
Yeah, but I just don't know if you can train all them things. You always got to be like on your edge, you know?
Dogs are bad enough in that regard.
Dogs,
And-
yeah.
But the raccoon you could train. They're so
yeah,
trained.
and that's gonna scratch your eye out. It's not smart
No,
enough.
not if you get like a
Even
good
cats.
one.
You know the fact.
I'm not
that-
saying I'm going to your I'm not going to Third Street trash can and ripping out the trash can.
Oh, you're gonna go to your local intelligent raccoon breeder?
Yeah, I'm gonna
your
go.
ethical raccoon
I'm going to my
breeder?
ethical bred one in Asia and then coming back with
No
them.
one, no.
I'm not going to West Sac and ripping them out of the trash can.
I don't know, man.
Free 99.
You walk through the malls in Oregon, probably not anymore, but ferrets were in like pet stores, like dogs and shit. And you'd literally walk by a pet store and smell like someone just shit all over the pet store.
Guinea pigs smell terrible.
Yeah,
too,
all
though.
of them. There's something like they secrete something. It's not
Yeah.
even like them shitting. Like you can keep their pen clean. You can do all that.
Yeah.
But ferrets are smart too. You treat those things like dogs. Any reptile owners out there, you're fucking eliminated from all conversations. By the way, you're just fucking freaks. You're just. Fucking
I don't get
freaks.
snakes. I don't really get lizards either, but I totally don't get snakes.
No, I don't get
understand
any of it.
why-
A fish
why
I get.
anyone-
A fish I get. Because that's baby step into responsibility.
Yeah,
All you got to do is
yeah.
feed it.
Snakes, like, what are you, Eve? I mean,
No, you're
What?
fucked.
No.
No, you're a freak.
I don't want. I don't really get lizards.
Yeah, they're all fucking
But-
stupid.
Like the I don't know those gecko type. What are they?
Yeah,
Geckos?
something that you just
Chameleon?
watch. Yeah, but that's more just like a playpen.
I
You're
think
not, it's not even a
snakes
pet.
are cool.
Yeah, you're weird.
What about newts?
Yeah, that's weird too.
No, I don't like those little things.
What?
Or they're a little boring.
They got little bellies.
Yeah, they're
But
all really
snakes are-
boring.
I
I had a
think
turtle as a
snakes-
kid. That shit's boring as hell.
Yeah,
Snakes are
that's-
beautiful.
Nothing
Turtles are
recommend a turtle,
dope. You
really.
just see them like.
You're looking like you're friends with Shatan.
Who the fuck? What is that?
Shatan?
So,
Satan.
Oh,
satin.
Snakes are dope. Snakes are dope.
snakes are so cool.
Okay, you're revealing yourself
They don't
too.
even
Then
have legs. How
me
do
and
they
Jim are the
move?
only one of God.
Yeah, I'm not about.
That's literally the devil's creature.
Devil's an angel.
Was
Used to be.
Yeah, past tense.
Used to be.
Yeah, past
Hey,
tense.
brother.
Sure.
He used to be a cute little baby, but that was
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
Damn.
Still an angel.
I don't get
Still an
snakes either,
angel.
man. You
Can't
just want to
change it. He an angel.
you just want to like let that thing. I don't know. I might have told this story to Jim. He might have heard it, but I'm extremely terrified of snakes. I'm a little better now, but as a kid, I was extremely terrified. And on my river, or on my school, was on the river, and so there's rattlers everywhere. We'd always have like class assemblies when spring came about. Hey, when you see a rattlesnake, not if. When you see a rattlesnake, we do X, Y, Z, right? You back away slowly, come grab. We had a dude on campus. I would handle him, whatever. I had one crawl on my shoe. We're playing in the playpen, and a giant one. We had like it was like a hut, because my school was a little weird, so like our play yards were a little different. We had swings and shit, but it was like a rock hut, we'd fuck around with. Snake crawling around in that thing when I'm playing in there. They're everywhere. So in high school, my best friend, I actually just posted him. My best friend, I think it was technically his older brother, got a pet snake. But most of these guys didn't know I was afraid of snakes. Only like one homie did. So of course I can't say like, yeah, man, I'm afraid of snakes because I slept at that house every weekend. Like they're gonna they're gonna fuck with me, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, man, snakes are fucking rad. Like they're so cool, just so they don't fuck with me. And we sleep there every single weekend. Well, like 4 or 5 months in, and that house is kind of on the river too. 4 or 5 months in, we lose the snake.
How the fuck did you lose?
Because they're just always handling
Oh,
it.
they're playing with it?
And
Okay.
there's 10 people in the
Okay.
house all day, every day, so it's never in its pen. Someone's holding it or
Yeah,
fucking with
yeah,
it, or
yeah.
it's like on the ground in front of us. And they lose the fucking snake, bro. And I don't have to sleep there, but we slept there every single weekend. So I'm sleeping in this house, anxious as shit for the next 3 years that the snake's just eating rats and it's like a boa. I don't know the difference. Anaconda boa. It's probably 100 feet long by my dreams.
Mike's
reminds me of-
Mike's
Bro.
dreams are going
Crazy. We
This
never
dude
found it
saw
again.
snakes on a plane. He's geeking.
We never
Snake
saw
on
it
plane.
again.
I was just gonna say.
Or before that, anaconda with the Halle Berry. It's
Oh
literally
yeah,
like a 300
Mike's got
foot
this
snake.
crazy dream that there's just 300-foot snake in the freaking.
But even still,
rapids.
you hear in Florida like these snakes killing babies and
Yeah, because they have a problem.
Let's see.
no, but in the house like a pet,
Oh,
like come out
yeah.
its cage and choke a
Well,
owner.
because people are
No,
freaking
no,
also
no.
taking out.
I don't trust them. I think they're beautiful creatures. But stay in your little box.
They're not pets.
No.
Yeah, stay in the
I'm just saying
Amazon.
it's really cool
Because-
how they move.
You know
I
what's
think
crazy
the
about-
colors and patterns are pretty.
about Florida, the snake invasion they had because when they had the hurricane, it blew out all those snakes. Now they have a snake problem, and now they're killing.
Yeah, all
them.
the boas.
Yeah.
Wait,
People
what?
get paid. They're
Yeah,
only pets. They're not even native.
They're not
Blizzards
native to
there,
Florida,
too,
but a hurricane happened and it took out a shelter, like an animal shelter thing, and it let loose a bunch of boas and stuff. Or
Yeah.
it was anacondas, and so
In the
now
wild,
they're loose in Florida and they pay people to kill them.
Yeah, literally, people go to
So
golf
you can go
courses to
them,
kill them and get
just
paid
kill 'em,
for
you get
like
paid.
head,
Yeah, you
'cause there's
bring 'em.
so many, like more than we have squirrels.
It's invasive and it's a problem. It's like a huge problem in
That's
Florida.
Yeah.
There's a dude on TikTok I do watch. He just yoinks them with his hand. I'm
Kinda
like, oh, this
cool.
motherfucker crazy. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I think so. I think I've
Yoink.
seen him.
Yeah, there was a guy on
Pick it up
Rogan
on
that
the
talks
page.
about it. It's like his full-time gig.
Yeah, shit's dope though.
Yeah, I think if you're getting a pet beyond a dog, you're probably a weirdo.
Right.
Cat.
No.
We talked about this, but
Cats
I'm
are
on
so cute.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Team Cat.
That thing's killing you within
Anyway,
24 hours. You know that, right? Or it's eating you.
armadillo.
You know that, right?
If you can
Yeah,
get killed by
whatever.
a cat,
That thing doesn't love you.
He do love me.
It's going to eat you within 24 hours.
Guess what?
Dude.
He's trying to survive. Do your
No,
thing,
no,
brother.
no. There's food. If there's food, they'll still eat you within
Nope.
24 hours.
you
Do your
act
thing,
like
bro.
you're dying once you get a cat.
No, but I'm just saying, just all based on that moral ground, that a dog and a cat, the difference. You die right now. The cat is eating you within 24 hours, regardless of its hunger levels.
We are saying
A
we don't,
dog will only eat you when it's literally going to die.
but we don't care about their morals.
I just care that he's
Then
cute.
you guys go get your kitty cats.
My
Thank you.
British short hair gonna be fat and chilling with me.
Yeah, and then it's going to eat your fucking face off.
Well, I'm
where my
fucking
dog
dead.
is going to lay next to me as I die.
Oh, so you want your dog to die next to you?
No, but that's happened too. Dogs will die when their owners die because of lack of love.
Well, guess what? Me and my kitty gonna be chilling.
No, it's going to eat you.
Why are you thinking about death when you think about animals?
Well, just because that shows you where their head's at.
How about us?
That's
You want us to lay next to you when
so
you
that's-
die?
So this is a greater point. So if I die and we know for a fact Ogie's going to piss on my grave and you're going to go to my funeral and cry, yeah, I'm probably going to put you in a higher standard.
I'm not gonna piss on your
How do we
grave.
test that out right now so
Well,
you
we
know
don't, but-
who the real ones are?
That's why. If anything, the dude pissing on your grave is the real one. Like I'm whipping it out in front of everybody.
No, that's weird.
That's dedication.
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
What are you
Wait, what
whipping
did you
out?
mean by pissing on your grave?
Yes, I meant literally pissing on my grave, but I didn't talk about what is
Calvin.
it. How is it a positive whipping your cock out at my funeral?
Because then it just shows I'm dedicated to the
Sticks it
craft.
into the
What
crowd.
craft?
The craft of the prank, and that's just showing I love you because I got the craft to the prank.
He's committed to the bit.
You see that? Like I'm committed still to you.
I don't think
and
anyone at the
bit.
funeral is on the same board as you right now.
You're being escorted off the premise.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. You're
Seabass
probably going
knows
to
what
jail.
Case, no,
Yeah.
no, don't drag me in this. Don't drag me in this.
Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to. I think that's illegal.
Well, but like if I did though, it just shows
It's
that
called
I'm
indecent
dedicated to you.
exposure, I believe.
But it shows I'm
You gotta go on a
dedicated to
list.
you.
You're
Wow.
going to do that in front of his
It,
mother?
it depends on if
Yeah.
anybody notices.
Well,
weird.
if his mother's there, no, I'll
anybody-
turn the opposite direction.
That's weird. Whatever sake you have, there's no
That's-
argument.
that's-
I would not piss on your grave, though, is what I'm saying.
I'm not saying that either.
You know, we
but-
were on the same boat, and Matt, you just kind of took it somewhere else, bro.
Yeah, I was giving you a good
But we're all
analogy.
over the boat still, is what I'm saying.
This is not a jungle cruise, okay?
I was
It
giving you
is
a good
now,
analogy.
Jim. It is now. This is now the Disneyland ride. We're going on my cruise.
I would love, dude.
What's the topic for today?
Disney
I don't
Orlando.
know.
Disney Orlando's
I'm
expanding
lost.
like crazy. So is
Yeah.
Disney Universal.
Yeah, how are we going to tangent this? What we got?
I don't know. Well, we're gonna roll it back for just a minute and talk about the chimpanzee that mauled the owner's friend. That was in 2009. It was
Oh, okay. That was way
more
later.
recent than I thought it was.
Yeah, me too. I don't know why. Maybe my mom just made up a similar story in the 90s to scare me away
She
from one
saw
of them.
Planet of the
Monkey.
Apes. She's
New
running with
Planet
Planet of the Apes.
Vintage mom move.
Yeah, new
yeah.
Planet of the Apes coming out this year too.
That shit
Haven't
should
watched
been
it.
that shit should been died, bro. They've done it too many times.
I like them.
You like that shit?
I like them all.
Swear to
I
God.
haven't
Yep.
watched them.
I kind of like every one of them.
Yeah, I do too. I like a little Mark Wahlberg. I like all that shit.
You know-
The Mark Wahlberg one is the weakest. By
Yeah, they're
far.
corny. They're corny.
Yeah, Tim Burton. I'm sorry.
I'm not a Tim
I'm not
Burton fan
Burton
either.
guy. I have to say though that they were smart. I don't think he's actually directing. I think he's just producing. The many years and decades later sequel to Beetlejuice.
Oh yeah.
You know what it's called? Beetlejuice.
Smart.
Yeah. So
Is that
obviously
smart?
sets up a
I don't know.
trilogy.
I'm not a big Beetlejuice guy either.
It was goofy, but it was funny.
Yeah. You should watch the James Franco Planet of the Apes. I think it's good.
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah.
How
It's
many
alright.
Planet of the Apes are there?
Oh, 20. Because there's like
No,
4
there's-
in the 80s.
There's 5 of the original ones, and there's been 4 since then.
Yeah.
So there's 9.
Yeah.
And they're about to be 10.
That's a lot.
Damn.
Yeah.
I like them. They're not like the greatest movies of all time, but I
I
like them.
just watched the Spider-Verse, whatever.
Second
I
one?
haven't seen the
sir.
second one yet.
Second
Yes,
one?
sir.
Yeah,
Good.
but I forgot what happened in the first one.
You don't really need
But
to
it was
know.
fine. It's a good movie.
It's good,
What, the
right?
synopsis?
First one's good too.
There's one more. There's
Good,
going to be
great.
another one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna do
2025.
live action Miles Morales.
yeah. Don't blame them. I mean, all this stuff's going crazy. I think me and Sebas were talking about it. The Deadpool
Oh,
trailer. That was the most watched trailer in history.
That shit
Yeah.
was lit. Yeah.
And obviously, it has Super Bowl commercial and a bunch of hype behind it. And people do like Deadpool, but
still cool.
What do you
it's
guys
cool.
think about everything going live action nowadays?
you mean your anime world?
Like all the Disney
No,
stuff.
like
Yeah,
in
that
my
stuff's
anime
trash.
world. But you know what I mean? Like Disney
Yeah.
makes everything live action.
Yeah.
Avatars.
They've
coming
been
live-
doing that.
What do you think? I was like, what do you think?
Like they made like a Dragon Ball one in the early
I think
2000s.
it's that shit was ass.
Yeah, most of them tend to be pretty bad.
I think it's just because like it's hard to portray like
Yeah.
that level. You could do so much more with like.
You could go the
animation than
opposite,
you
I
can.
think, and probably do really well, right? Like you take all the Star Wars and you go into the Clone Wars, and
Exactly.
the Clone Wars is pretty good. You know, you get a good script and it can go. But I agree, a lot of the cartoon stuff is cool because they're doing not possible human shit.
Exactly, and then
Yeah.
it's hard to like bring it to screen. So when I see it on screen, I'm like, this shit. Ass.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I can't think of one that's really, really good.
Animatrix was good.
Oh, no, I'm
Other
thinking about
way.
going
Other way.
opposite.
Anything
yeah.
that
Other
was
way,
anim-
yeah.
Yeah, I
all the
can't
Disney,
think of
all
the
the
other
Disney
way.
ones suck.
Yeah, they're all pretty bad.
That shit's ass.
They're all pretty bad.
So like that's why I was like when they're doing trying to do the Spider-Verse.
Some people said that
thing.
One Piece one's good, right?
Which one?
The live action One Piece.
Who they lying to? Bro?
I haven't seen
Who
any
we
of
lying
it.
to?
I don't know anything about it.
Man,
I'd be down for with how good CGI is. I'd be down for a live action Pokemon.
They did that.
Did
no,
they?
no, they did the Pikachu thing. Remember
Pikachu
the, yeah.
Detective
Oh no,
Pikachu.
not that.
No,
not
no,
that,
no.
not
He
that.
meant like a real.
That wasn't
Ash
terrible
catcher.
actually. Of going reverse, the Sonics aren't the worst, and Pikachu's not the worst.
Was Sonic
But it wasn't good. Like
No,
Sonic
I-
had the worst trailer ever.
that's why they
I don't
had to
remember it.
redo that. Remember they
It
had
was
to
so
They had
bad.
to
that
reanimate
had-
the whole movie.
They had to
Oh.
reanimate the movie. Yeah, 'cause
you
it
know
was
the
so bad.
conspiracy
No.
that was on purpose.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, and I believe that.
What to make it really bad?
That they made a bad Sonic to get people hyped up about it. That they fixed the Sonic. So the first
They
trailer
fucked it
was
up on
like an
purpose to
ugly
get all the
ass-
clout.
Yeah,
On
To get all the
it
views.
was hyper realistic.
yeah. Those movies obviously aren't great, but I think they're decent. Yeah, I mean, I'm watching them on
I think
airplanes
that
too,
I think
so
also
it's an
having the
airplane
bar
movie.
so high because the animation was like so good.
Yeah.
that the
I need
bar is
to-
going to be a lot higher.
I need to Ash Ketchum. If I get an Ash Ketchum Pokemon movie, I think it could
Bro,
bop.
the OG Pokemon movies bang though. I think the bar
Yeah,
is
they
too
do.
high for them to come to live action. I think it's gonna be ass. The CGI ain't gonna be good.
I don't
Everything
know.
Will be
There's
fun.
good CGI out there.
Name one. Like that's
Good
no,
CGI?
no. Good CGI like that's
Yeah,
done
but
that.
that's script too, right? There's
Yeah.
more involved than just the CGI.
And then casting, like
Yeah, all
probably-
that matters.
It'd probably make it Timothy Chalamet
Boo-boo.
or somebody.
Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet is not good looking.
Cap. Well, not like.
Oh wait, we uncovered something.
I didn't mean to like defend him like
You
that,
didn't
but
even
like,
pause.
We uncovered something.
pops, but like,
No, he
Is
has-
that that's the chef or whatever being naked everywhere? No, Who's
No.
that? Is that Willy
No,
Wonka?
no.
no, that's
You Willy, yeah,
Willy
one of
Wonka.
the latest Wonka.
Yeah,
yeah, it's
and
the latest
Dune,
one.
Dune,
Dune,
Dune
yeah,
too.
that guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he kind of looks like the chef guy though, right?
it's just real respect and real. You talk-
Very
From
generally.
Bear.
The
From
bear,
Bear?
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No.
Oh, I feel
Not,
like
not
they're
in any possible way.
I
Really?
know what
Not
you
I feel
even
like they're the
close.
same
Not-
white
nah.
kid.
I know what
They
you
just
mean.
got the same hair. Like at one point, they
Yeah,
had
the same
hair.
fucking vertical
No,
white kid head.
No,
But
I know what you mean. It's like the narrow.
Just like the
eyes.
general look. Like you would never say like me and Ogie have the same general look.
but
It's pretty
Jeremy
different.
Allen White has a giant nose. I think one.
Yeah, he has that-
kinky blonde hair,
Yeah.
and Chalamet is a brunette and
Very
does not have a
pale.
big nose.
y'all paused me, but this dude got the details on him, so like, we really paused.
Who's the
He said,
Who's the new Halo cat? That show's supposed to be good.
I'm
Halo the movie.
It is supposed to be good.
Yeah,
No,
because the last one was so bad, which is duh. Like
Nothing beats the Halo YouTube series though. Did you ever see that?
no Red versus Blue or whatever.
No, it was back then when like Rocket Jump and all them are cracking off. They made a
Live action one, right?
You know what I'm talking about? That shit.
I
bang,
never
boy.
watched.
Let me tell you something.
YouTube.
That shit hard.
Yeah, I never watched YouTube.
That was it. I've
the-
been looking for years. Can't find it.
We were stoked on the first Halo show, but they literally interviewed like the director and like, oh, like what's your favorite part of Halo or something? He's like, I never played it.
Damn.
How are you gonna direct How are you gonna
Wrong
direct
answer.
that?
Yeah.
So
Lie,
bad.
lie,
But this
buddy,
one's all
lie.
new. But our buddy Jacob said I look like that guy.
I want a Warhammer shit. I want more Warhammer shit. That shit.
Warhammer, where you paint a dwarf?
40K? Yeah. I'm not a dwarf. But
You
like,
paint a dwarf. That's what Warhammer is.
You what?
Dude, don't mention Warhammer. I don't even want to get
bro,
started.
Warhammer 40K. I'm like,
Warhammer is as nerdy as LARPing is.
Cap, bro.
You know what
we can
LARPing
get
is?
into this.
No,
Dungeons-
Warhammer's the nerdiest
No,
shit.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, that's the same shit.
No, it's not.
Where do you buy all that? At the same weird dungeon Hobby Lobby. That stuff's so nerdy.
No, bro.
Do you
Magic.
know what LARPing is?
Yes.
Do you know what Warhammer is?
No.
So Warhammer and Dungeons and Dragons, Magic the Gathering, that's all the same shit.
No, it's not.
Warhammer, you know Magic the Gathering?
Yes.
It's like
the
Pokemon
card game?
cards.
No,
yeah.
no,
With
it's not.
wizards.
Yeah.
Warhammer is that with little figurines that you paint first. Think of like,
the
you know,
boys
like,
are just giggling
you
into
know-
their mind.
you know what green army men?
Army
Yes.
man.
So
Oh.
it's like that, but smaller, and they're like dwarves and elves and orcs, and you're painting them, and then we have a plate, and then
They're
we
called Necrons.
and then we battle each other, And he's trying to say that's not nerdy.
I'm just saying there's worse. Like,
No,
yes.
what's nerdier than that?
Magic the Gathering?
That's just as nerdy.
No, it's more.
No,
You gonna tell me my little? Well,
you gotta paint your little dwarf.
you don't have to paint them.
No, you paint
It just
him.
makes them special. But like, you don't have to paint
That's
them.
way nerdier than Magic.
No.
Magic you could go buy at like Target when it was popping.
Do they have names?
Oh
Like-
yeah, they have little
Like
hero
which one?
names.
Your clan
Yeah.
or like your?
Yeah, no, they have like Frodo and shit.
What? Wait, what?
I said like your clan because then you can name your army something and then your buddy has an army and then
Both each figurine.
yeah, there's like yeah, or
Nope.
not each figurine, but like I mean if you wanted to, yeah, my captain can have a name
Oh, so
like
do
Malevolus
you
the
name
Great
them?
or something. But like yeah,
I just want to hear him talk about it.
Bro, that's nerdy.
no, I'm telling you, bro.
I
Magic
went
the-
to fucking Hogwarts High School, and you're still getting beaten up for playing Warhammer.
Damn.
That's why you don't tell. Well, I mean like no, ain't no Hogwarts kid beating me up.
No.
This is Country Day represent over here.
I
so.
know.
It's all right.
Yeah, you get kicked out of Country Day for that Shatan fucking Warhammer.
Warhammer's not Shatan.
Yeah, fool. You think that's in the Bible?
What?
The orcs and elves?
There's no orcs in Warhammer.
Stop.
You're a nerd, dude.
Hole deeper.
It's all right.
You're a nerd.
I think Dungeons and Dragons is nerdier than
It's all the same.
no,
Yes,
because
you
like
guys
then
are
I got
all
my little
nerds.
figurines to base it off. Versus D&D, like you really role playing, you in that zone. I'm in a false like reality with D&D. Warhammer, at least I'm just playing a game. What's worse, my role play or like
Both.
Cap?
It's the same.
You probably do both anyway.
Yeah, you
No.
probably do.
No.
You know a lot about Dungeons and Dragons
about to
too.
say,
you
you
just
know
said
a lot.
D&D. No one was-
until he said that, he was pretty much like acing his LSATs.
Yeah,
Like, he was
D&D.
getting right into law school, and then it all went down.
D&D means you're a nerd.
Yeah. When you
That's
have
do
a
not
shorthand
disturb
it.
for normal people.
Exactly.
Cap.
No, for sure.
We go take a survey at the mall and say, "Hey, what does D&D stand for?"
We will survey the gym when we walk out, and I'm telling you,
No, there are a
D&D
bunch of
is
dorks
Dungeons
too.
and Dragons.
They probably don't know Dungeons and Dragons, but they're a bunch of nerds
100%. They're going 8 for 10. They're saying Dungeons
too.
and
8 for
Dragons.
10.
100, 8 out of 10 of them.
I'll put $150 on it.
150.
Just make a poll on your story.
Over under 8. Oh, my story is over.
No, it's his story. They're all gonna
All right.
go.
Do your story.
Do not disturb. I'll go my story, and I'm telling you.
You just do a question and say, "What does D&D stand for?" and let them
and
rip.
I'll put two options.
No,
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 you
no,
can't put the
no.
options.
No, you can't
'cause
put
But then that
that's
means everyone's
leading-
got to swipe up and then be like, "Do not disturb" or Dungeons and Dragons.
No. You put the
You do a
type
question.
something.
Yep.
Where they type something into
And
the
8
box.
out of 10 better say Dungeons and Dragons.
I go 7.
All right, you can have plus minus 7.
He might not even get 10
7.1.
responses.
I'm going over 7, and we'll do lunch.
All right,
We'll do
over.
lunch.
That means it's got to be 7.1. Right,
Okay.
we need a barrier. So 7 over 70%.
Okay, that's cool. I'm telling you, brother. 70, at least 71% gonna say Dungeons and
That's right.
Dragons.
Because he just has his nerdy friends are the only followers.
They're all
he
the
has.
ones in here. No, no, not on. Well,
It's his Dungeons and Dragons clan Instagram that he
It's not
runs
a
the
clan.
Q&A on. His
I really,
fifth-
I
his
don't
sixth
play
Instagram
I don't
account.
play Dungeons
Yeah,
and
I was
Subreddit.
gonna
Dragons.
say that.
No, he definitely has a Warhammer account somewhere that we haven't found. Warhammer TikTok.
No, Warhammer TikTok. No. Have you seen the one game that everyone's playing? Shit.
That's
Oh,
a shitty game.
Hold on. No, it just dropped where everyone's doing like the last stand. They're fighting the robots. Anybody?
Is it the one with the dragons?
Give me a
It's a
second.
figurine game.
No, it's a.
Have you seen the
it's on
movie?
PC.
It's actually kind of fucked up in hindsight, but at the time it was hilarious. Zach Galifianakis and I think Paul Rudd, where you bring a loser to dinner.
What?
Oh,
They have office parties and they find the weirdest people to bring. It's actually, I'm gonna sound like such a piece of shit, but it sounds like a hilarious concept. So there's like these rich businessmen and they have a team dinner like once a quarter or something where they'll all grab the weirdest nerd and bring him to dinner. Zach Galifianakis obviously plays the nerd, and this dude basically does Warhammer with I can't think of the term, but like dead stuffed rats. So he'll grab
Oh, what is that?
Oh.
What is that word called? When
Yeah.
you stuff the real
Yeah,
animals
yeah.
that are dead.
I can't think of the word.
Taxidermy.
Taxidermy. So he takes taxidermy rats and then like gives them little swords and shit.
It's like stuffed ratatouille
Nice.
fighting with swords.
What's that movie?
I'm gonna look
Matt's
it up.
in it. You
That
should
movie's
ask.
crazy.
I don't know.
That definitely wouldn't fly in 2024.
The game was Helldivers though. Helldivers
I've
2.
heard of Helldivers. That's
Yeah.
a video game.
No, I know, but I'm saying like, I was just bringing it up. Like,
Video games are for cool kids. Warhammer's for the dorks.
bro, you're telling me Helldivers is cool?
I haven't played it. It looks like Clone Wars in the preview. It looks like your
No,
stormtroopers.
it looks like Warhammer.
Oh, I thought you have guns and shit.
Warhammer has guns.
Oh, not the Warhammer I know.
Well, it depends what clan. I mean,
Whoa, Warhammer has guns? That's so cool, bro.
Dude, we just lost our entire audience and grabbed
I
the
know.
whole
We
nerd
need to
audience.
get away from this nerdy stuff, bro.
it's not nerdy.
Okay, relax.
It's very fun to me. Not me though, but someone.
Yeah, D&D had a big old run on like Twitch and shit. People that never left their house, they'll be streaming that.
Hater.
No, I played a little
Trying to
bit of
play?
all that growing up.
Trying to play?
All that shit was at my school. I'm telling you,
We should all play.
elves and shit. I just watched Lord of the Rings. Return of the
Again?
How
King.
about Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah, that was a little past my time too.
Exodia.
Yeah, we had like Pokemon cartoon, and then like Digimon came out, and then I was just getting too old for that shit.
I love that era of like American anime.
Yeah, so I watched like a little bit of Digimon, but we watched Pokemon was my shit. But even at my school,
That means you got Beyblade.
no. I remember the commercials, but no,
Let
that was
that
past
shit
my
rip.
time too.
What?
No.
Bro, my Pegasus go nutty.
Yeah, it was too.
fire.
Yeah, we played
Shut up.
Pogs. We played Pogs.
PogChamp.
You know Pogs? Pogs were little round discs, and they were made of like
You just
cardboard.
Slap them on the
Yeah,
floor.
and then one of them's
Oh.
plastic, and you like try to flip it, and if I flip, it's actually low key gambling.
When he says Pog,
So
I
you
think
bring
of
your Pogs,
Passion.
I bring my Pogs, and you bring like your cool ones out there. And if I slap it and like make it flip, then I get to keep it, and I keep it for real, for real.
Pog is a passion fruit, orange, and grapefruit. It's a flavor. Like you never Pog
No,
the
I-
juice.
I-
No,
get it.
Poggers, Pepe
I
the,
don't know that.
you know
Pepe Le
Poggers.
Pew.
No,
Pepe the pig.
Pepe the frog.
Oh, wait, what?
Pepe
Oh
the
my
Frog.
God.
You don't know Pepe? Oh.
Pepe Le
That's
Pew.
what Poggers is.
Pepe the
Twitch.
pig.
Poggers. PogChamp.
The frog.
Yeah.
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 The
That poor
thing.
frog's been through the ringer though.
Yeah.
That poor
So
frog.
when are we gonna play Dungeons and Dragons together,
Never.
bro? We could play like one like quick game.
Matt is trying to.
I never
roleplay
played
with
Pokemon
you.
cards neither. I never did any of that. What we could do, we could go role play a Renaissance fair if y'all down.
I'm so down. That shit's lit.
Hell no.
You ever been to a Renaissance fair?
That's just an insult reunion, bro.
That is not
Oh my god, I don't know if that's really
Renaissance
true,
Fair
but
though.
That's fucked up.
It's still funny.
I've been to one.
Thank
I
you.
actually performed
I don't know
for
if
the
it's
Queen.
true either.
Wait,
but
what?
I performed for the Queen.
What'd you do?
Played the recorder.
You could perform for me too.
I'll play. Yeah, you could be Queen Avi for a weekend. That sounds fun.
Bro, that'll be so lit.
Dinner
Renaissance
for
fairs
schmucks,
are
by
dope.
the way.
I
I'm
get to
telling
kill
you.
Dinner
people,
for
right?
schmucks. Dinner for schmucks. Go check that out.
What is that?
You
That's
can
the one
LARP at
where you
Renaissance
bring
Fair
the
too.
weirdest person to dinner.
I see.
You can LARP at Renaissance Fair.
No, everyone does. Yeah,
It's fun.
That's what
Yeah.
we did, bro. We played fucking music for the Queen.
Did you play with like the swords and like fight each other in the battlefield?
No, I was
Oh.
too busy performing the recorder
You're
for,
the
for the masses.
jester.
No, I'm a knight in shining armor.
No, you're a clown, bro.
Damn.
True.
No, I'm the knight for sure.
You been to a Renaissance fair?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're cool.
they're dope.
Scottish games. That's just
Beer's
cool.
fun.
You never been to the Scottish Games Renaissance Fair?
No.
We had two of the biggest for the while. The Woodland had the Scottish Games, which was one of the biggest, and then
Livermore.
it's Livermore or Pleasanton had
Yeah.
the Renaissance Fair. That was one of the or Scottish Games. That was one of the biggest too.
Jimbo said it. You been Jimbo, huh?
I've been
Yeah.
to all of them. There was one in Vacaville that was decent sized for a while too. I think. What's that? The Nut Tree?
Yeah.
Okay.
Boss.
Nuttree is like Vacaville.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a big Renaissance Fair there, but I don't know if it's as big no more.
It's a big shopping area.
Yeah, you used to have like a camping.
The
festival.
Jelly Belly
Yeah, yeah.
factory is there.
Yeah, I used to drive by that every day.
Oof. Jelly Bellies. What's your favorite flavor?
I'll take
Sprite.
like. Oh,
Okay.
Sprite's dead, right? R.I.P.
Oh.
Oh, Starry.
What's that?
Sprite.
It's Starry now.
Yeah.
No, that's
No,
Sierra
no.
Mist.
You're wrong.
Sprite's the
Sprite's
run.
around.
Mist.
Spice
Why
it
didn't
up.
you ever see it or no commercials?
Because you don't need one
Yeah,
for
I-
Sprite. You just know what to
They
do.
I was in a
Yeah.
gas station the other day and they absolutely have it still. So.
Yeah.
Because
Sprite Zero go nut.
Sprite used to be the main sponsor for a lot of NBA All Star
They
Weekend.
had like LeBron James and all that.
Yeah, the
LeBron
dunk contest used to be
James.
like the Sprite dunk contest and shit. It's all starry.
Starry though, they're trying to get that whole new name going, so I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
they're just throwing more money.
I went to a food event a couple months ago with Bart, and there was a starry basketball thing going on, and we played in it and got whooped.
Nice.
No,
What is it? The light blue Jelly Belly go crazy though.
I like the
It's like the
green
Berry
apple.
Blast. Green
The
apple's
green
good.
apple, yeah.
Jimbo, favorite Jelly Belly.
Jelly Belly is kind of a.
You say
C
black
tier
licorice.
candy.
I don't know. I'm not a big candy that isn't chocolate guy.
Mm.
And although we were talking about saltwater taffy, though, kind of the last episode. That
Nice.
It's so good for some reason.
And
Yeah.
have you been to
Nice.
the candy heaven over just like a mile from here? I
In Old Sac?
Yeah,
Old
the
Sac.
big corner. Yeah. Yeah, I
we
love
went. We went
love
on
the
Saturday. We were supposed to be going to Mardi Gras parade
Oh, in
And-
Old Sac.
in Old Sac, and they postponed it without telling any ticket holders.
Oh, that sucks.
What the
Just
hell?
because of the
we
rain or whatever.
showed up, and it rained. It'll probably rain this weekend too. Who knows?
Yeah.
We won't even be around, so it doesn't matter. Our tickets are going to waste. But we did do a little bit of,
Strolling.
people over 60 day drinking, which is like that day drinking for people over 60. For everybody who was asking, it's like 3 drinks in 5.5 hours. Something like that.
Yeah. A cruise.
Yeah, it's not really like getting smashed. But and then we went to the Punch Bowl
Yeah. By the arena.
and went bowling.
Yeah.
Okay, Jimbo.
Worst bowling alley
Yeah.
I've ever dealt with.
It's not
in
like a
my
real
life.
alley,
that's
No,
why.
it's not. For one thing,
Mikey's
it's
gonna say it's not oiled correctly.
It wasn't.
It's
It wasn't
not.
oiled correctly, and I still whooped Ogie's ass in bowling.
Brother. It was tied.
One round. The other round, I beat you by 100 pins.
I had to warm up. My shoulder wasn't there.
So too busy painting Warhammer.
I'm not painting them.
My fingers are cramping. Those paintbrushes
I'm
are
not
small.
painting
Yeah, that's what those hands are so
I swear to
little
God,
and
I'm
dirty all
not
the
playing
time.
it. I just know it.
He acts like a mechanic, but it's just black paint from painting their shields.
the pins are on strings. They're like,
Yeah, same with
Puppets,
ours actually.
yeah.
In West Tech was
Yeah.
like that.
really?
Yeah, and that's like a semi-legit bowling alley.
Oh, I don't want any of that.
Yeah, I don't
The
Yeah.
one, the one at Ardenate.
They got
I
no
mean,
pin play.
Yeah, the other one you got to risk getting
Yeah.
shot. But
Pin
it's
play is
yeah,
like when the pins hit each other.
Yeah.
that one you got to
You
risk, some action. But I mean,
It's like the ball obviously doesn't hit every pin, right? You
Uh-huh.
just kind of cause a ruckus, and the pins got to hit each other.
But there's not enough slack.
Yeah, and then who knows what they weigh?
Yeah.
And then there might be like tension
No
on it.
idea.
Yeah,
No
it
idea.
sucks.
Told you, go to Arden. Those ones are bouncing.
I'm down.
Go to Arden, they're bouncing.
There's an old OG one on Madison still, kind of by Untamed Strength, like an OG bowling alley.
Shout out Untamed.
Yeah, shout out Alan. That's what I would do. You're not a bowler.
Not really.
What
But-
hobby or sport would you pick up right now to turn professional in?
I don't. you gotta give
Money
me-
all the same. Money the same, no matter what.
No, money.
Golf.
Yeah, I'm going golf. Yeah, if we're chasing.
And you think
bread.
you got a chance?
Oh, I thought you meant like hypothetically. Like, I just get.
Well,
to enter-
hypothetically, yeah, I want to be LeBron James tomorrow, but no. Realistically,
Golf.
Oh,
Golf seems a low impact, low
yeah,
intensity.
I'm going golf.
Kind of.
I'm pretty
less
solid.
stress.
Pretty decent.
we'll see. We'll see when we hit the vlog.
And there's money in it, right?
Yeah,
Tons
it's
of money.
bread.
We'll see when the weather gets better and we golf vlog, and I'll
Can't
whoop
say-
your ass there too.
Can't say F1 or anything. That's hella money. That's hella unrealistic.
Yeah,
Also,
one I
like-
assume they're younger. I mean,
You-
you're young, but still,
But
you got to
I
get
fit
good.
the height and weight.
Yeah, maybe horse jockey for you.
Nah, I'm good.
I think the Oompa Loompas are also hiring.
I think. Ouch. I think you're too tall, and I'm sure you're too heavy to be a.
Oompa Loompa.
no, you fit that perfect.
Horse
no,
jockey?
to be a
You just
jockey.
can't sing well enough for the Oompa Loompas. Yeah, horse jockey's like 110 pounds or something crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
They're so
Are
small.
they that small?
Yeah, they're tiny,
Yeah, they're
bro.
I don't
really
know.
small.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're tiny.
They're the ones that ride racehorses.
Avi could probably sneak in.
There's your
I'm
new
too
one.
heavy.
Yeah, if you lost all your muscles
Yeah.
and just ride a horse. Even though they lift, there was another, we talked about a couple times, MTV had like a half an hour documentary series back in the day. And I think they did one on like extreme diets. So they took like a high school wrestler from Pittsburgh. They took like a professional horse racer and somebody else. Maybe it might have been a competitive eater. It might have been is it Kobayashi? There's a super jacked, I think he's Japanese, competitive eater
I
that
don't know
was
his
whooping
name, but
ass.
I know who you're talking about.
And he was
I don't know
jacked,
his
bro.
name.
He benched like 365.
I thought about
And they
bull
followed
riding.
those three. Bull riding?
Bull riding. There you go. I put myself in that
My
one.
boy Creed just hopped into that.
Light me up.
That's dangerous.
That's very dangerous.
Every sport's
Yeah.
dangerous.
Why? Golf is not dangerous.
But like,
True.
put me in a bull ride. I feel like
Yeah, I don't know what the money
It
is
has
over
to be
there.
a bull riding or golf.
I'll choose something that's more sustainable, so I can make more money off of it for longer.
Yeah.
Bull riding is sustainable. There's a few people that last quite a while.
How many? You think the span is the same?
No way the
for bull
money's the
riding
same.
and golf. Don't
No
even-
way, but it's fun.
No.
How many
Yeah.
bulls have you ridden?
None.
It's fun. It's fun till
See,
you get
I'm
fucking
realistic.
stomped out
He's
by a
like-
2-ton fucking behemoth of an
But
animal.
they look like they're having a great time.
This would be so cool.
They get, bro.
No,
have you
it's
seen
not
them like
dangerous.
they get kicked in the face and like, bro, that was lit. Like that's dope.
Yeah, because they got no brain cells.
But it's dope.
Wait, so it's perfect for Matt.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, we
I
get
think
it.
he's too little
This
for that.
makes sense.
I think he's too little for that. That thing stepping on you, you're probably dead.
Yeah.
I think bull riders are big dudes.
They are tall, yeah.
They be looking like me, you know,
Well, like-
hefty.
Yeah, for all those who don't know, Matt's 5'5".
I'm 5'6". I'm
Max,
5'6".
Max.
Oh, sorry, 5'6".
5'6".
5'5.7.
No, I'm 5'6".
130
on the
pounds
dot.
soaking wet.
5'6" if you want to go there.
Below
Oh,
80 IQ.
5'6". What?
130 pounds holding a 25
Yeah.
pound weight.
But he's really good at LARPing.
Bruh. I don't LARP.
Okay, to run it back for just a second, Pepsi owns Starry
And Coke owns Sprite.
Coke owns Sprite.
Who owns 7-Up?
7-Up owns 7-Up, I think.
Damn, Lone
I
Rider.
think it's 7-Up and
That's tough. That's a big. You're
you know-
fighting big sodas hard.
Yeah.
You know what? Bus. Canada Dry.
You can't dry good.
Canada
I like a
Dry.
good ginger ale.
Canada Dry.
What
Canada
do you know
Dry
about
stuff, though.
Verner's?
Verner, is that the green can with like the?
Yeah, it's like a sharper.
Yeah.
I think it's like spicy.
That bitch aggressive.
Yeah.
That bitch a little aggressive.
I think it's a ginger ale.
I
Though.
gotta say no because it's a bit too
Canada
spicy.
Dry is a little diluted sometimes.
What's gingery about ginger ale? Is it really ginger?
yeah,
There's
it's
ginger.
really ginger.
It would be
yeah.
the ginger put
If you
into
get
it.
like a
I just
good-
don't taste it.
if
Just
you
'cause
get a
it's
good
right.
one,
Drink Verner's.
Verner's,
Yeah.
yeah,
It'll
theirs
punch
is-
you in the teeth.
Canada Dry, does that?
Yeah,
That one's
that's
like-
like a diluted.
It's very diluted, like mild.
Verner's low key like a unique ass flavor.
You get a
Yeah.
real
You're
like
not getting
ginger
that
beer. That
anywhere
bitch
else.
is fucking
ginger
punching the
beer
throat.
like burns.
Yeah,
yeah,
that
yeah,
shit
kind of
hurt.
Verner's. I only really had it when I was sick. Just as a kid, we get that when I was sick.
Bus.
That's one of the only supplements in the whole fucking world that does anything is ginger.
Ginger, yeah.
If you're nauseated,
Yeah. And the bubbles in the soda, they say it's
Yeah.
good for your tummy, so
Yeah.
they throw that all in there.
Dr. Pepper Snapple Group owns 7-Up.
Snapple owns 7-Up.
Snapple
Big
go brazy
Snapple.
too. Snapple go brazy.
Snapple's good.
Snapple's alright. I just don't really like juices like that.
It's
Even like a diet one.
it's like tea.
Yeah, it is.
But it's
But
like
they have, like
it's
a
a
mango.
juice tea. It's
yeah,
a juice
yeah.
tea.
It's pretty juicy.
It's a very juicy, not a tea.
I mean, it's good.
I'm not a big fan of carbonated drinks.
I love me some bubbly water.
I'm fine
Sparkling.
I'm fine with burping.
Yeah, I like.
You
a
said
sparkling.
bourbon?
Burping, yeah.
That's a great sparkling water.
I like sparkling
Actually, you
water.
know, we should do that. That should be our brand.
Huh?
What?
Burping. We should do
Bourbon.
like sparkling water, bubbly water.
The kind that makes you fly, like Willy
Bourbon.
Wonka.
Burping.
It's funny.
I kind of want to see the new Willy Wonka.
Fizzy lifting drinks.
I didn't hear much about it, but I just like fantasy worlds,
Yeah, that's
world
true.
building. You know.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. That sounds like you can get into Warhammer, dog.
No, the difference is I'm not just gonna sit down for 3 hours and play with figurines. That's the difference.
Oh my god. That's why we
One's
play
watching a
That's why we
movie.
play Dungeons and Dragons.
No, I'm not doing that either.
I'm just saying, one game can't hurt.
No, I mean like I could see.
You know how to play?
For sure.
Wow.
This dude got the rule book on his phone. He probably got the app.
Crazy. I think learning how to play is like, I mean, that's, I don't know. I only seen and heard things, but like I don't really know.
Same with LARPing, right? You like know what it is, but there's probably strict rules that these kids got.
Like I don't, yeah. But if you know the rules,
I learned about it in Role Models, a movie.
movie.
Yeah, you ever seen Role Models either? Role Models is I think it's Paul Rudd again.
Role
And
models
they're
with a
these
CJ
two
Cole.
guys. They're energy drink salesmen, and they crash a car, and so they have to go do community service for their ticket, and their community service is helping these kids in need, and so they become role models, right, like big brothers to these two kids, and these guys are probably in their 30s, and the two kids are just rascals. One's a total nerd, LARPing all the time, and the other one's like this just little rascal. So they gotta like figure out how to like get along with these kids. They're two like single bachelor dudes.
What an interesting premise.
It's all comedy. You should. It's really funny though. Role Models is good.
I saw a TikTok. Were you ever a kid to like imagine having a last stand? You know what I mean? Like a last stand on the hill? Because we're talking about role playing.
Like Braveheart. Like I'm about to go to war.
Did you ever have that as a kid?
No, bruh.
Seabass, you had it, right?
No.
What is it?
He's imagining what his last words would be before he runs into a school of orc to fight.
Bro, it's like it must be like our generation thing that like all the kids like had
No.
like
Or-
role played that.
You've been
Did you
watching
role play that?
way
Jim?
too much anime.
Is this like a Red Dawn kind of fantasy?
Yeah, it's like, oh shit, we're in the Alamo. You're the last one standing.
Yeah.
Like, go down with your brothers. You never role played that as a kid?
No.
No, I don't imagine my
Yeah,
death
no,
that
no.
intricately.
You
Generation.
imagine?
We in the
Wait,
same
wait.
generation.
I'm so confused. What
He's saying he's
Well,
believed
Dylan and them did it too.
and lived out the situation where he is the last warrior to live and he's getting attacked.
Yeah.
So what? And then what happens in this?
Well, you died.
You die.
You fight.
Yeah,
till-
but like you went down with like your boys, like your honor, everything. You didn't roleplay that as a kid.
So you're just like swinging fake swords.
You could be, or like Nerf gun. I don't know, whatever you had as a kid.
You probably shouldn't bring a Nerf gun to war.
Who are you
You're
shooting?
role playing, buddy. Like it's like
Bring
I was
Nerf
saying as a
gun to a
kid.
knife
I was saying
fight.
if it was a common thing as you as a kid.
No, I was doing some Ninja Turtle shit as a kid. Yeah, I'd be like grabbing the vacuum attachments around the house like it's a sword and shit.
The fucking the
Yeah.
angle nozzle. My
Yeah.
dude was like, I'm
Yeah.
Michelangelo.
I built
Yeah.
forts.
Yeah, I did a lot of that.
Yeah, and we use chalk to draw like roads in the backyard and take your scooter and then drive by the McDonald's drive-through.
That's a good one.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, it's no food. You're like eating grass. Here you go.
Eating grass.
Order a Big Mac before you're.
That's good. You had imagination though.
Yeah, I don't know where it went.
No, you still got it.
Creativity
You
died.
go play some Warhammer. It'll come right back.
Don't play
Oh, God.
Warhammer again. Don't play Warhammer.
No, it's okay. I won't get into your world. You can.
Is that
have
actually a
one.
hobby of yours?
No, but like I mean like
What's an adult hobby then?
No, I
Everyone
mean
got-
like
we'll
I
finish
mean
it out.
no, I mean no.
adult hobbies. Like what are the adult
Yeah, like, what are you doing?
besides like other like activities?
Yeah.
The secret hobby.
Adult hobbies just become hard. I feel like because you got to like dive in,
Yeah, I feel
right? You
like
can't have like a trillion.
It's probably just being outside.
Yeah, like
Outdoors.
climbing
It's
and
probably
lifting,
just
right? Like
nature shit. Yeah.
you got one?
Yeah, you've been outside more. No.
Cooking.
Cooking.
That
Food.
Jinx, you owe me a story.
A story.
Try
Sponsored by.
trying new food and shit.
Cooking, yeah.
Yeah,
Cooking
foodie.
and yeah,
Food.
eating and going out, but
Coffee shop hunting.
yeah, pretty much. It sucks. I don't have like I'm not into reading really, and I don't really watch series or shows
Yeah.
too much. And then I wish I were more into games.
Video games.
Yeah, but I don't. And whenever I think we talked about this already, when I try to get into a phone game to get addicted to or whatever, I end up just playing word games.
Yeah.
And then
But
like
that's
I'll
still
stop.
if you like those, you like those.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's just-
Scrabble.
Yeah, playing Wheel of
Yeah,
Fortune
Words
on
with
your
Friends.
PC.
If you guys wanna
Words
play.
of Friends. That's a throwback. What is yours, Mikey?
Not that many. Because some of them are like so goal oriented. I don't know if you'd call them like hobbies. Like
Gory.
goal.
A goal oriented.
So-
Like gore-oriented.
Oh my
one.
So, like-
Jesus,
that'd be amazing.
Like
Anyway.
like learning is like a new one I'm trying to do better at. Like I've always like breezed articles and podcasts and stuff to learn, but I'm like forcing myself to take a course every month.
I'm learning Duolingo stuff. right
Yeah,
now.
like stuff like that.
Yeah.
What language?
The website's like May or UI. I don't even know what it's called, but it's like a mastermind website shit. And so I'm just taking courses there.
What kind of courses?
Right now, it's like a lot of real estate stuff. Trying to
Mhm.
learn about investing and finances and kind of boringish type stuff, but just learn more about that world. And then I guess video games.
Oh yeah.
Like weekends, I'll try to slam
Video
down some
games.
with Kyle. I'll play some video games, but I mean, over my lifespan, I've had a bunch. Right, like I golfed my whole life, and hobby to me is something like is like almost truly just for fun. You know, that's where it's like hard for me, right? Where like golf, I never like planned to do tournaments unless they're a charity. I just went out there and I want to get better, but I didn't like analyze myself. I didn't take footage. I never watched how to improve your swing or nothing. I never did any of that because that's where I get caught up myself in any hobby. Just want to be like the best, right? So I started lifting. I watched everything I could ever learn on lifting and nutrition for like the first 10 years of my career. That kind of takes away the hobby, you know? And some people consider that a hobby still because they really enjoy that. But I get like too dialed in where it's not even fun, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Where like video games I watch still for fun. I'll play still just for fun.
Right.
Yeah, I want to be good, but
That's fair.
Ooh, I don't know then.
readings, food I guess is another one of mine. But then I'm always dieting, so
Yeah.
I'm just stuck on food Instagram rather than actually doing it.
I
What?
guess that's true. I was like thinking because he's like, oh, hobby. You got to think of like, oh, if it's just for fun. But I'm like, damn.
But some people enjoy getting better.
I think I was gonna say,
But I don't enjoy getting better because then I get like competitive.
Yeah, but then that's the fun part is getting competitive.
Yeah, maybe for you, not for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mine's like a different switch.
What about nature is competitive?
No, like I just do climbing and stuff because then the competitive part's like getting better, and then like
the
eventually,
competitive
Well, that
part
is-
is when you post it on your Instagram.
and then start competing and then like all that
Yeah.
Competing?
Well, it could be a hobby for you.
because you want to like be better than everybody.
Yeah, my definition doesn't have to be your definition.
That's true. What
Jimbo,
about-
bourbon.
I think that I mean if I were to look around when I'm sitting at home, whatever house I own has kind of been my
hobby.
non-competitive hobby.
Yeah, projects.
Yeah, I mean, for all of us, powerlifting has been a hobby. It's never been anything more than that, really. Right?
House
Colin.
projects fun.
Yeah, DIY.
I mean, they're awful about the middle point. Like you're excited when you get started, and then
you start
you,
getting halfway
you
through.
underestimate how long it's going to take to do something, and then you get in it, and it's like, fuck, this is never going to end. It's always,
It's like
like
cars.
2.5 times at least the amount of time you think it's going to take.
Yeah.
I think that's just life.
Nothing goes
Yeah.
the way you want it
Right.
to.
But then what about when the project is finished?
I'm pretty happy when it's done usually. I mean, if I'm not happy, I'm redoing it. So that's
It's pretty satisfying though, right?
yeah. I think
Building
so.
shit is a little different than
It is.
kind of a lot of most things in the world.
I
Cooking,
have-
I assume people get similar.
I think I've reached the point where like physical accomplishments are more satisfying to me than any other kind.
Yeah, it's hard. Online shit's hard. It's never. I mean, some people might get
What do you mean?
online stuff, like business or
Yeah.
content or whatever. It just
Yeah.
doesn't feel the same as like even building this
Oh.
gym felt a lot different.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and maybe some people can change their brain or maybe doing online shit feels the same for them, but maybe it's just me too. Because like lifting, I've never felt that way either. Some people hit a PR and they're fucking, even in here, right? They're freaking out like they just had their first child.
Yeah.
I've never felt that.
You never felt having your first child.
Not from lifting.
Well, that's good.
Maybe. I'd rather be like that.
I'm happy
Like, I
for
think that's a
sure.
great way to live. I don't demean it by any means, right? If you feel so much,
Like emotion.
bro, from small things, you're living a great life.
Yeah, I'm always a little bit uncomfortable around people who are like that though, because I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it either, but I wish I was that way. Right? Imagine like, yeah, you cook like girls on Instagram or guys too, cook something on, they'll cook something, and they're like posting like they're fucking stoked on that shit. They're showing that off like it's their child,
I just temper everything. That's my thing.
Yeah,
I
me
mean,
too.
Yeah, I try not to enjoy anything too much, and I don't know why. And
You're just
and I-
jaded.
and I try not to get too low.
Yeah, I
mean,
think that's why I do
either.
it. I try not to get too high because I know the lows is coming.
Yeah.
For sure. Oh yeah. I think that's like with training,
Yeah.
it's a big one.
I mean, and that is a path to like being good,
Right.
right? Like if Michael Jordan freaked out for 3 months after every game winner,
Yeah.
he'd miss 20 games.
'Cause, like, if-
he's too busy moving on to the next.
If these PRs feel like having your first child, like what do the lows feel like?
Yeah, and you're,
Like your parent just died.
Right.
you would have quit.
Yeah,
Just-
they probably do quit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably do quit.
That's probably like a bunch of
I
them
just-
quit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why a bunch
no,
of
for
new
sure.
these kids
I think
quit.
the first like 2-3 years is that weeding out period that they're in. If you're, like, once you're past that, I'm like, okay, you're in it for the actual sport.
Yeah.
I've met people who are like, oh, I haven't lifted. I've met them through powerlifting. She's like, oh, I don't lift anymore.
Yeah.
Kind of like got bored of it.
Three
I'm like,
3 years of getting after it, I'd say. Not lifting, but get like competing or getting after it is a
Right.
pretty good marker. I agree.
Yeah. But I realize like people who get past this point and realize like this shit's not fun all the time. It's not easy.
It's hard.
Like
Well, that's why they
sometimes
call it the grind.
Yeah, sometimes you're like, why do we freaking do this? And I was like, I don't know.
It's the
We enjoy it.
process.
Yeah.
Enjoy the process.
Yeah, but a lot of people do it especially these days, which is fine. It's like I hope they will last. I do
Yeah.
hope they do last, and I hope they enjoy it. I want them to enjoy it for the same reasons that I do, because I genuinely enjoy the process and pushing myself and like all that like stuff. Not just because it's trendy, because your friends are doing it, because it looks cool. It's like do it because you enjoy.
Well, chances
doing it.
are if you do that, you're probably not going to find it somewhere else. Like it's normally not the activity, right? So if you powerlift for 2 years because your buddies do it and then you hate it or don't do it, chances are you aren't going to go to golf and do that the rest of your life. Like sometimes an activity will click or not click, and like you're good at it or there's something about it you really enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
But chances are if you can't stick to one thing, you can't stick to another.
That's facts. That's why a lot of them just bounce from hobby
Yeah,
to hobby.
and that's why I like powerlifting, because I think it's the foundation that can translate to anything.
Right.
Right, because it's so boring, it's so monotonous, it's so sacrificing for the unknown,
It's
delayed
two-dimensional.
gratification,
Yeah.
right? Like the stronger you get, like Avi, like it'll take a year before you hit a PR. In the beginning, getting a PR every week, of course, is great,
Yeah.
And seeing improvements. But running businesses like that, relationships are like that, every sport's like that. Like, golfing, if you've never golfed to the first 6 months, you'll finally be able to hit the ball, but then be able to hit it straight and get the score you want. That's going to take the next 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, are you still going to be able to go through all that
it's
bullshit?
a huge commitment.
Yeah.
That's what makes it fun, though. The struggle.
It can.
It depends on what it depends on if you're willing to do that. Like I think weightlifting, like Olympic lifting, is interesting and fun, but I also know how much repetition it requires.
Yeah.
In these like clean, jerk, and snatch in order to like be better at it. and I am not willing to. I don't have the time right now to focus on that because I'm focusing on my other stuff like powerlifting. But like I'm not going to get into like, oh, this is fun and like stop because I'm bored.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, it takes so much work to get better. You know, like I don't think I'm truly in love with weightlifting as I am with powerlifting.
Yeah, just to do it.
Yeah, because it is fun, but I'm like, to be able to go through that many like repetitions to get better and see yourself get stronger in it is like you need to enjoy it to a certain level, like genuinely.
Yeah.
I also think though, like expecting everything to be fun though is like a false hope.
Yeah.
My bad.
Maybe it's personality though. Like I said, like some of these people be hitting 3 rep off the block reverse Tuesday PRs and getting stoked as fuck.
And half of them will drop out.
Maybe.
And that's why, because it's not that constant. So they think it's supposed to feel some type of way the entire time.
And then once they feel some resistance in their progression,
Yeah.
they're like, oh, it's not getting fun
It's
anymore.
not fun anymore. I don't want to do it.
I kept PRing every month, and now like, what is this like?
Yeah, maybe.
I think it's like the whole thing of like, oh, I signed up for it to be fun, but you never sign up for this shit to be fun.
Yeah, I don't know. I think some personalities can. I just don't know if those are the personalities that'll be world record holders. But I think certain personalities.
We're all just too jaded. We all have too much in our way.
Maybe. Well, because like there's a difference between like wanting to get good at something and just wanting to enjoy the ride. Because I'm like that with golf. Like I said, like golf's probably one of the only hobbies I was like that. I never analyzed my shit. I just go out there with the boys and just smack some shit around.
That's crazy.
But I never was like, damn, I'm gonna beat Tiger Woods.
But you're okay with not like getting closer to Tiger Woods. You know
That's what I'm saying, and I think a lot of people might be able to do that with every hobby.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know if I could disassociate from every hobby.
I'm not saying you guys. That's how people.
No, I'm not. It's hard for me to get a grasp on that type of like.
Because you get off getting competitive.
When you say it like that.
You know,
he didn't mean sexually, but he did
Maybe.
also not mean sexually.
He's like, how did you know that?
be jerking off to his orcs. Orc figurines.
Not the orcs.
After battle.
Well, some
100% elves are hotter. Oh, where were you going?
Whoa! I was going to say some of the hobby thing, particularly around lifting and some of the things that are not necessarily group activities, but end up being group activities, is the community part.
For sure.
You know, feeling like you're part of something or whatever. I mean, that was like, that's the thing that was going on here for a really long time.
Yeah.
With ST and there is some part of it now. Somebody who used to lift with us was asking me about like if there are groups that train together, and it's like, yeah, but we don't like control that. This is not that situation where people, they coordinate with each other and they show up together because they want to train together, or they're similar strength levels or people that they're comfortable with, but that's their like community around it, and so they probably are more likely to be accountable to each other and more likely to show up or whatever than
it's just like the after work crew.
Right. Well, and it's a lot different. Yeah. Like
The
all
5,
of us
6
are,
PM.
we're all surrounded by this night and day, where other people work a tech job, have 3 kids, have to cook dinner, and then lifting is their runaway.
Right.
So whether they want to get competitive or just the fun-loving guy, like the 2 displays we have, it's still like such a hobby to them.
I remind myself of that sometimes, because sometimes I've always done this to get better, and that's it, period. Like to get better at what I'm doing. So sometimes I'm like, some people distract themselves so much they're getting in their own way of training, and I'm just like, oh, how, why? And then I realize like, wait, because they're not in here for the same reason as me, and they don't have to be like, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Right? And then you have to realize, this is where they come to socialize and train. And like sometimes it's more of one than the other, and like
There's a lot of shit talk of that online.
let it be or whatever,
Like
right?
hate people
But,
talking to the gym or making friends. Like bitch, not everyone's fucking hardcore bodybuilder guy.
Yeah, I'm not talking about not being able to socialize in the gym.
No. You're saying that it's okay.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is that online and people talk about it not being. Like, I'm here to work. Like, all right, then go in the corner, bitch. Like,
Yeah.
normal humans, 99% of the world isn't making a living off of this.
Right.
So, like, let them say hello and make a friend.
But also, like, if you're training and you lock in, but when you're not training and you're warming up or like you're cooling down and you're like and then you socialize, like that's also a good balance too.
No, that's what we used to do. We used to have the music volume. It's a little different now because there's so many different people going on, but that's literally how Jim and I in our group would train, is like warm up to whatever, because everyone's different strength levels, but generally warm up 3-4 plates, whatever the thing's going on, and then the music cranks where you can't talk.
Yeah.
It's just loud enough that like everyone's getting in.
But each person is kind of still locked in between sets
No,
as you're loading
yeah.
the bar for someone
We had
else.
to be, and then
Yeah.
everyone would take their top set because we trained to conjugate, so it'd be apparent when your top set's your top set, and then the
Right.
music kind of goes down to more like 70-80%, and you're kind of chatting, and then accessories we'd probably chat a lot. That's
Right,
just
right,
how it
right.
went. It's harder now because everyone's in different flows, and not everyone's on the same program, and everyone's using different barbells and doesn't want to train with each other type shit. But when there's definitely a flow like that can happen. Yeah, you're on
Yeah.
the treadmill, you're chatting, warming
Right.
up, you're chatting, then
Yeah.
you're getting after it.
Yeah, so I don't know. Try to remind myself of that because I see different things, and it's like, okay, that's fine. Like I get it.
Yeah, and everything moves
understand.
and changes. Everything moves and changes.
Yeah.
Right? Not everyone's going to be competitive forever. And then some people are going to find competitiveness later.
Yeah, I think it's. I don't know. I think it's fun, and I've talked about this before, but if I didn't have powerlifting, what would I be competitive in? You know.
Yeah.
It-
Cookie
it-
eating.
Cooking, competitive
I
eating.
wouldn't be competitive in cooking because I think the only place to take that would be like online
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
Or
trying to
career-driven.
make a platform out of it, right?
Exactly.
But I'm not platform driven, as you can see, right? Like that's not my avenue, but this allows for this like creativity and competitiveness and like physical and mental challenge. And that's why it's also upsetting. Like, I enjoy the coaching, online coaching and personal training aspect of it. And I still get to participate in the sport through that, like as I'm rehabbing. But I've always done it for the lifting. Like
Right.
I am a better athlete than I am, I think, like coach and trainer. It doesn't have to be better one over the other, but like that is like where it all began. And I think at heart I am still like more of a powerlifting athlete than like a coach and trainer.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, you got
But-
plenty more years to figure it out too, and like those are the things that change all the time. Like, I don't think you have to be competitive, and I don't think you have to not be competitive. Like, I'm not really that competitive in anything.
Yeah.
You could say video games, but
I guess I'm competitive with myself. Like,
yeah, you can be competitive in learning. You can be, I think, as long as you're chasing something ish, because competition kind of inherently shows that you're going against something, whether it be a record board or another human.
Mhm.
But I don't think you need that to be a healthy, happy human either.
like against a record board.
Yeah.
But being competitive against yourself is also like,
Yeah, you could say that. That's like some Zoomer shit.
oh, because that's how I view it.
Yeah, which is fine. But I'm saying I don't think you have to be competitive either to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Live,
Like
laugh,
like
love.
the world, like the Western world talks a lot about that shit though. Like that's just like the environment and culture we're built up in, that you have to be beating, you have to be progressing, and you have to be chasing, and you
You
have
think
to.
so?
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's died a bit on our side.
No, I think that's literally the nature of capitalism in the West Side.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, I think Western civilization, that's literally what breeds you. Who's working harder? Who's doing more? Who's got the nicer car? Who's got the hotter chick? Who's got the bigger deadlift? Who's got the bigger pecs? Like that's
Yeah.
the culture of our
I
nation.
feel like it's died a lot more than I don't know why.
What message are they sending then?
To be happy.
I don't know.
I think that's like your Instagram, right?
Depends.
Is
I
about
think
the
that's
drive
your-
and stuff. And
No,
then you're
that-
in the nature world, so you're like, oh, peace and just
No,
love
mine's not even
yourself.
Instagram. I think that's literally the basis of capitalism.
I think
No,
it
I know what
was.
you mean,
I
and
think
I-
people are just trying. I don't know. I don't know why I think like our generation is trying to separate from it. I don't know.
I mean, maybe.
I agree with what you're
But your
saying.
generation doesn't run the West.
No,
I think what you're seeing on your feed right now is very like peace, love, and happiness.
and I think it's
And
stupid.
find yourself.
Yeah.
That's not stupid.
No, that's great.
It's just gay.
That's great. That's great until the bills hit and the taxes hit. Yeah, it's great until you're 30 with kids.
I don't agree with it. I was just saying that's what I just.
I'm not saying what I agree in either. I'm just saying that's again, I'm speaking facts, kids.
All right.
You guys are speaking Instagram algorithms. The Western world pushes that, but what I'm saying is that's not necessarily, I think, what you need to be happy. I don't think that's a necessity.
Oh no, we're not striving for happiness though. We're striving to be better.
Then yeah, then yes, you do got to lock in.
Get bitches.
In that case, you do got to do better.
Just kidding.
Do you have a yacht? No. Do you have a Rolex? No. Andrew Tate had it.
Is that a quote?
No, just speaking like how they speak.
He's talking about his
Where's your
TikTok.
yacht? What color is your Bugatti? What color your Bugatti?
What?
No, you ain't seen the meme?
No.
Oh, never mind.
Sorry, I'm not really hip.
Sorry.
He's not either.
I
Cat.
don't really know these trendy
You've been
things.
playing Warhammer, dude. You lost all cool cards.
I say Necrons one time and you don't leave me alone.
What
Is that
the
from
hell
is
is
that from
Nec-
Chronicles of Riddick?
I don't know.
I think they got Necrons.
What's Necrons, and why do you know what that is?
Chronicles of Riddick's a pretty good movie. Pitch Black.
Riddick.
Vin
Yeah.
Diesel.
Riddick.
Yeah.
Pitch Perfect.
Also a
Anna
good
Kendrick.
movie.
Zoom 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 zoom.
Okay. All
Here's the
right.
thing, we started off friends.
Okay.
They had a mic in their face too.
That
It was
typically
cool,
singers
but it
have a
was
mic in their
all
face, yeah.
pretend. Yeah. That's you, man. God. You ain't seen the movie?
Yeah, bro.
I
I've
just-
seen Pitch Perfect.
I just
the-
barred that.
The
I had a
edition.
Giant fan.
Like I just
Yeah.
barred that.
I had a Pitch Perfect actor in my car before.
Did you see that though? I barred the what I.
No,
This right
that
here
was
was
bad.
barred.
Did you learn the cup?
Cups.
No, I tried. That's just hard.
No, it's not.
You
said
could do
be
it?
coordinated.
You could do it?
I've done it.
Well, you're a better drummer than me. You could probably do it.
No, but I'm not a good drummer.
You're better than me.
Okay, thank you. We have that on the record.
Yeah, no, for sure.
We
I'm
got it
very
right there.
mediocre.
Abby's a drummer.
Wait, which actor from?
She's part of the Pitch Perfect. She went to St. Francis, and she was in my friend group. She has a very small speaking role, but she's in the background of every shot
She
ever.
bad.
Greta
Oh,
Gerwig was-
sorry.
Yeah,
there.
St.
Cut.
Francis.
I
Yeah,
didn't-
probably similar age. I think Gerwig's like a year or two above me, and or maybe below me. She's probably the same grade as
Gerwig
this.
is older than you.
Is she?
for
Yeah,
sure.
she's probably like 37.
She's older than Jake.
Oh, I thought you were doing the
I know.
He's what, a
Jake's
year older than me?
37.
Yeah. This girl, Kelly Jackal. There you go.
Okay.
There's a deep memory.
Wow.
How
Kelly
deep?
Jackal.
So
She's probably
done
grade
anything
below me.
else?
Yeah, she's been a bunch of those stuff. She was actually dating the main guy from that movie, Adam. I want to say Levine, but it's not.
No.
Oh,
The
main
funny guy. Yeah, the main guy. She dated him for a long time.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Tell me her name again.
Kelly Jackal, I believe. I think she went to St. Francis or Loretto.
Wow, just name dropping.
She was just friends with my friends, and I didn't really drink, so I was DDing around. Everyone piled in the car.
Oh, her.
She's
Okay.
in the background of every shot, right?
Do you recognize her
She's-
from the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's part of the main like quartet deal.
Let me see. It's in. I don't know.
She's in PP3.
What is that?
Pitch Perfect 3.
Oh.
No, I think she's in all of them.
No, she's in all
She's
of
in
them,
all
for
of them.
sure.
She's in the first one. She's the.
Yeah, you know they got like the girl that's trying to be too sexy, the one that can't talk. Then they have the kind of plain one, and then they have like the kind of lesbian one. She's like the plain one.
Oh.
Yeah, she's.
You
just
know what I
like
mean? Like the
basic-
background, like team at the tryouts and shit.
I got you.
Yeah.
Hold on. She's like the basic one. She's the one that like bobs a lot. You gotta like you once you see her, you'll be like, ah.
Matt
that
really
girl.
likes Pitch Perfect. I thought he just like maybe saw it once, but this
Adam
dude-
Devine.
Adam Devine.
Oh, wow.
Adam
She's also
Levine.
in Adam Devine's House Party.
Yeah. What's the other movie with him and
She's the
Chiseled
on-
Jaw?
She's on the left. Abby.
Chisel Jaw.
the fucking Zac Efron?
Oh,
They're in a movie with
Oh, she didn't even see. She's on
that
the left.
dude's
We can
jaw
see.
went crazy.
Yeah,
That fool got
is
stung by
nuts.
bees or something.
her.
That dude looking like Hitch after he ate crawfish. He looks crazy.
In the rehearsal scene, she's the one that bobs her head a lot. Take the time. You know what I'm talking about?
Is the one that you can't ever hear
Obsessed with
very
that.
well? Isn't she the same one that's in Guardians of the Galaxy?
Definitely same vibe. I don't know if it's the same person. Yeah, where they're both like whispering. They whisper in both of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, the girl who like feels emotions or whatever, the empathetic
She's
powers.
the,
And
Mantis.
Yes.
Mantis is
Mantis.
fine.
Yes.
Oh, is that her?
You kind of look. You could role play Mantis.
You're racist.
No, that's just
That's
that's
racist.
not racist.
That's racist.
Why me?
Why
Because
her?
you look more like her than I do.
So
Why would I role play her?
Why would any of us need to roll? What if
I'm
any
role
of us
playing.
need to
I already
roleplay
mentioned
her?
I'm role playing the Master Chief. What's that fool's name?
Halo?
Yeah,
That's his name.
I know.
So his
but
name is
the
Master
new
Chief.
actor,
Pablo
Oh.
Schreiber plays.
the new one.
I don't know if the new one. I thought he was.
Pablo. Is he a Shriver?
He's a Schreiber. Yeah, it's Liev Schreiber's half brother. He's named after Pablo.
I don't know if he's
Neruda.
the new one.
I was just looking
Matt
at him
needs to
earlier.
piss.
New Halo cast.
Just go, bro.
now we good.
No. Oh yeah, it is him. That's who Jacob said I look like. And I guess it
Pablo?
depends on the shot.
Let me see.
Pablo's a lot taller.
How tall?
I don't know.
But there's something like ominous about Master Chief though. They're like,
I know you can't demask him.
yeah, I don't know. Just leave the mask on.
Yeah.
You can't. Oh.
Mask on, man. Fuck it, mask on.
Lily.
Like when he has his mask on, it's just like,
Fuck it, mask off.
Yeah.
You feel me?
It's like what?
It's like,
She is not the
Like
one.
when you see him with his mask on, you're like, yup, that's him.
Yeah,
but
you're
off,
like
it's like,
fucking
yeah,
mask
whatever.
off.
When does he have his mask off?
Never.
He's not supposed to.
Yeah, never.
He never
But they
does.
did. I think they did in the show.
They
That was a
demasked
big
him in the show,
spoiler.
and I was like, bro,
The
what are
first
you
series.
doing?
All right, I got a P2. Hit him, Avi. Where you can find you?
On Instagram at Avi.Lieu.
Taking clients yet?
No.
All right, one day. Matt, where can they find you?
At Matt _
We're just
Ogihara.
building the hype, dude. It'll be 2028, and she won't take on clients yet.
Bro, I have too much.
No, we're building the hype. It's good. This is good
too much
marketing.
shit going on.
No,
So,
we're onto
so
your
then when it
marketing
is
scheme.
like looking for like a new athlete, it's like a launch. We drop a whole trailer.
Yeah.
Affiliate
Limited spots.
2026 taking athletes on Team Ass.
Oh, God.
Ass is good.
Ass
Sebas, where
is
can they find
good.
you?
Sebastian _ Brambila. on
Ladies
IG.
and gentlemen, new episodes Wednesday, Friday, 3sb.co for all your apparel needs. New drop coming March 4th. Stay tuned to that. Join the Discord if you want to get involved. Goodcompany.discord.com. And I'm Silent Mike. Where you want to find me?
I'm at the Jim McDonald on all the social media. This show is 50% facts, 4% is a word, and 50 is just numbers. 50% facts. It's the Spreaker Prime Podcast in association with iHeartMedia on the Obscure Celebrity Network, and we'll talk to you.
Bro, have you heard?